This is cartoon logic that just makes no sense at all. Like in Bluey, Chili the mum is wearing headphones, but her ears are at the top of her head. So where is the music going? How is she hearing anything at all? In SpongeBob, these fishes are scared because they're drowning in water. Guys, you're literally fish. You live in water. You can't drown. Cartoon logic. You can move holes in the wall just by pulling it with your finger. I love Tom and Jerry. In Fairly Odd Parents, the report card has got an F in English. Oof. D in maths. C in science. Okay. D minus in gym and an F for lunch. How do you fail lunch? All you gotta do is sit there and eat food. That should be impossible to fail. Uh-oh, the Simpsons messed up. If you take a look at this, you can see his mouth is open in the mirror, but his actual mouth, he's biting his lip with his teeth. So unless that's a magic mirror, that logic doesn't make any sense. We all know Peppa Pig looks a little bit weird. 2 eyes on the side of her face. No matter which way she looks at you, the eyes are always on the side. But does that mean if we looked at her from the front, she'd look like this? Oh my goodness, I can never look at Peppa Pig the same way again. She's got 4 eyes. In Fairly Odd Parents, they pull an elephant, a man, and a plane out of his pocket, and the plane, it fits inside the house. None of these sizes make any sense. I do wish I could pull a plane out of my pocket. Hey Arnold has a bus pass. His name is Arnold, hidden a little bit behind his thumb. And his birth, is just yes. Okay, who wrote this bus pass? You aren't born and just say, yes, I was born. This is hilarious. Plankton is stuck in prison. You can see he's got his prison uniform on. But he's deciding to break open the metal bar by shaving away at it when he literally can just walk through the gap. He has no reason to break out. He's free. He's small enough to escape whenever he wants. If only traveling was this easy. They squished the map together so that you can drive across the whole of the United States in like 5 seconds. A loud noise is being played in Bluey, but again, she puts her hands on the side of her head. I'm starting to think that these ears are just there for design reasons, and she does hear through the sound of her head. A pink panther. Okay, he's painting the stairs. Nice. Oh, just turning it pink by pouring a load of paint down it, and it doesn't spill anywhere. Oh my goodness. Whoa, he's fuming, mate. He's painting it with his feet. Apparently, SpongeBob can lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. But what's even weirder is that we have a Squidward with an eyebrow on his forehead, and then another Squidward here. I want to know who that character is and why these fish are so lightweight. Oh, how strong is SpongeBob? Scooby-Doo, they've unmasked hundreds of phonies, bad guys. They are still afraid of monsters. Yeah, guys, if you not realized that every time you find the monster, it's just someone dressed up as a monster. Come on, surely you've learned by now. Driving a golf car. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Wait, what? Why did it suddenly fly in the air like that? Nothing better than classic Looney Tunes. If you want to escape, just paint an exit. And then, wait, is it actually going to work? Wait, what? Okay, I've got to see him running it now. It's not going to work, is it? Get ready. 3, 2, 1. In Care Bears, they walk around like this. Basically no clothes on. When they go for a swim, they do put on this bathing suit. Except when the bathing suit comes off, they're suddenly really embarrassed. Mate, you don't wear anything normally anyway. You don't need clothes. Don't be embarrassed. There is a section where Bingo's hand disappears in Bluey. It's very hard to tell. I'm paying attention. Oh, I saw it. Get ready. The hand's gone. She's got no hand. It's only there for 1 frame. I guess her hand got eaten by her dad as well. Wait a second. Rugrats. A story all about toddlers and babies. But how we never realized that they're talking in full sentences. No babies can talk like a normal human. Maybe these Rugrats are secret baby geniuses. This cartoon sign says Roadrunners. The characters in this show can't read. whilst holding up a sign saying slow children crossing. Okay, that's not a good combo. Don't tell them to try and slow down with a sign. They can't understand it.
Where does the idea of wearing gloves come from?
Yeah, why do so many characters wear gloves?
This is indeed one of the biggest mysteries of all, as almost all major characters wear white gloves.
Oh, yeah.
And no, it has nothing to do with hiding long, dirty, or poorly kept nails.
Is it just easier to animate?
The reason, in the end, was simply convenience.
There you go.
Drawing hands has always been a challenge for any artist due to the richness of details this part of the body
not
possesses.
easy.
So by simply putting gloves on the hands of characters like Woody Woodpecker, Mickey, or Bugs Bunny, for example, the problem of details was solved.
No wonder so many cartoons have gloves. You ever wondered in Peppa Pig why animals that would technically eat and kill and chase each other aren't actually scared by each other? This lion is just talking to a gazelle and would typically eat it. And this crocodile is also talking to all of these kid animals, yet has no desire to actually eat them. Why do all the animals in Peppa Pig not need to eat each other?
I don't know.
This one always confused me. How are SpongeBob and Patrick lighting a fire when they literally live underwater? I get that they want to try and stay warm, but water, fire, those things don't go together. Oh my gosh. When Peppa Pig goes to the zoo with her school, what is actually in the zoo? I mean, there's a lion as a gatekeeper. All of her friends are literally different animals. Does that mean they'll find humans in the zoo? Surely it'll just be more animals like them. They can't get out. The Smurfs are trapped in a gap about this big, yet literally their body is only about this big. Yeah, they could definitely get out of there. So a gold medal doesn't weigh Plankton down, but once Mr. Krabs blows on him, he suddenly falls to the ground like a bag of sand. I mean, look at it. That gold medal is as big as Plankton. Why do we always see cow skulls in the desert? And why do we only see the skull? Does its head just detach off and its other bones are elsewhere? This is a clip from, I think, Kim Possible. If you take a look, she's using makeup mirrors as like reflective lasers. But why didn't she just pick the lasers up and fire them out? Why does she need a mirror to use them? Eustace? Eustace, will you stop that noise? You'll wake up the neighbors, mate. Have you seen how in the middle of a desert you are? There are no neighbors to the left and there are no neighbors to the right. You can bang away, mate. Don't worry. Plankton. Plankton. Why are the only two lenses literally on either side of his eyes? Like, come on, man. This looks like he's got 3 eyes now. So Dexter here can build an advanced laboratory equipped with time machines, lasers, but can't build a proper security system that will keep his sister from coming out of the building. Yeah, if he just spent 5 minutes on it, surely that'd be an easy job for him. In Futurama, why does he smoke a cigar when it's a robot without lungs? Like, literally, the smoke is just filling up the insides of his metal body. If you opened up the front, I'm pretty sure billows of smoke would just come flying out. Dream Date gives up on everything to live on dry land, and the date is a boat ride on water. Like, come on, surely you're sick of water at this point, mermaid. Aladdin doesn't have any nipples. I can give him some. That's fine. Not too unusual in cartoons. But doesn't have any fingernails. Okay, that's weird. Now that I see it, let me just quickly add on. No, this is the worst fingernails in the world. But can someone please give him fingernails? That's just weird. This is a horse. Your argument is invalid. What show has decided that this is a horse? It is closer to a pig with long legs. And it looks like someone's taken a washing up glove and made it its tail. Whatever cartoon thought this was a horse needs to rethink how it draws things. I think we have found the world's strongest cartoon lady, potentially. As in Scooby-Doo, she carries literally 3 humans and a dog on her shoulder. I think these cartoon characters are just here to make me feel weak. Okay, I've never thought of this, but in Hey Arnold, obviously the hat goes on his head. Nice and easy. But how does he get his clothes on? Like, the neck part is so thin, it ain't going over this giant head of his. And surely he can't fit his legs through it. Are the clothes just permanently attached to him? Or maybe he's got buttons on the back to put them on. We've solved it. Who else wishes that they could eat just by sucking in air and food would flow in? I think Patrick has eaten enough Krabby Patties to literally last him a lifetime. But he just keeps on going. Wait. Why did Disney have a mouse walking a dog? What the heck? That just shows everyone's friendly in Disney cartoons. Pretty sure that dog would want to eat that mouse normally. Although the mouse is massive. I wouldn't want to eat Mickey. He's absolutely huge. Jasmine can only marry a prince. I wish to be a prince. Jasmine can marry whoever she wants. Hey, look, if your boyfriend or girlfriend's good enough, doesn't matter who they are, you can marry them. Naruto and Sasuke, full power. Goku playing baseball. Imagine hitting a baseball and causing that much destruction. Wait. There's a pool in the ocean. I mean, the funny thing is, it doesn't even look like they filled it. If there was water in it, like, you'd see the level of water along here, right? Like, you'd see little reflections. They kind of know they're underwater, so they just built a hole. So they've got a specific area to swim in, and it cost $100 to swim in it? That seems like a scam to me. Wants adventure more than she can tell. Marries a wealthy man just outside of our hometown. Hey, look, if you've got to find a wealthy partner you love just one town away, you don't need to adventure. Daffy Duck backwards. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine your mouth spinning around your head? I mean, owls can get quite close to it in real life, but his mouth just keeps on going. In Cinderella, if the shoe is the perfect fit, then how did it slip off? That is a very good point. Unless her foot shrunk and then the shoe fell off, it doesn't quite make sense. SpongeBob maths. A sponge and a starfish equals a shell. If you take SpongeBob and Squidward, you get a shellfish? I can't lie, I'm kind of guilty of this. Dora the Explorer going on her big adventures in white trainers. Look, I love a white trainer, and they get so dirty, I swear I have to buy one every 6 months. But if you know your job is exploring, surely you could have got a different color than white. Bart Simpson, 10 years old since 1989. I mean, the art style's gotten better and better. It's a bit like Ash from Pokemon. Like, he's always gonna be 10 years old, though they have gotten rid of him in the most recent series. Look, age doesn't matter when you're a cartoon character. OG cartoon logic. What the heck? What is going on? He's literally falling out of his house. He just perfectly jumped out at the right time. Cartoon logic. The wheel hasn't been invented yet. Oh, yeah. He's riding on square wheels because obviously it's so old. Yet they've already designed a circular part of the bike. Just take that bit, put it on the wheels. You're making your life harder than it has to be here, okay? Why am I swimming alone? I'm like 5. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I guess if you lived near the sea and you were super confident. Nah, you know what? Nah, no 5-year-old should be swimming by themselves. Even if it is swimming with turtles and fish. Is that a shark? Hey, get her out of there. You kidding me? Hides flower. Oh, gotta be the villain. Eats the flower. Hero. Mopping underwater. Okay, look, at least this time they put literal water into water. Like, just imagine that everywhere in SpongeBob is water. It doesn't really make any sense that you'd have water on the floor. That kind of makes this guy's whole job pointless. Like, he's mopping up the ocean, technically. He's never gonna finish that one. The Simpsons is 28 years old. And Apu's child, as you can see here, is growing up. I mean, he's literally holding a shotgun. He may not be 28, but I'll put his age at maybe 7 years old. And then on the right here, Maggie, who surely should be growing up at the exact same rate. She's got a dummy in her mouth. I mean, honestly, I don't even think she's 1 year old. She never ages in The Simpsons. Oh no, the Smurfs have been trapped. Wait a second. Even with their legs stretched out and the widest width of their head, they would be able to fit through these metal bars and escape easily. It's the worst prison ever. I mean, look at her. She's using their bars like a window. Just walk out of it. Wait. Both of them are dogs, but one of them is the pet and one of them is the owner. How did I never think of this? Dude, it's like this woman walking this guy in the lead. I don't know what's going on here. Let's not question it. But that's how weird these two are. I'll never see them the same again. Eek! It's a mouse. Okay, now I'm starting to question Mickey Mouse and all of the characters. First, a dog walking a dog, and then a mouse scared of a mouse. It's like us walking down the street and getting scared that there are humans everywhere. Snow White logic. Finds a random corpse, because she is technically dead at this point, and decides to kiss it. Saying that out loud makes it so much weirder. Pokemon! I love Pokemon. One does not simply recognize... Oh, wait, you're telling me that Ash and Pikachu don't recognize Jesse and James just because they got little glasses on? Look at that hair. There's no mistaking who these people are. And they're trying to steal your Pikachu. If you love Pokemon like me, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know. Oh, no. Spider-Man has been locked up by this evil man and evil woman. A knife on one side, a gun on another, How's he gonna escape? Wait a second. If you look at this, he's absolutely fine. They never tied up his arms. They literally just put a strap around his chest. I mean, don't get me wrong. You don't want to mess with people with knives and guns, but he's Spider-Man. Just web-sling out of there. Shh. We can't wake him up. The Powerpuff Girls are tiptoeing by. I mean, firstly, who sleeps with their door wide open? And secondly, all three of these can fly. They don't need to be tiptoeing around. They could literally go in the air and zip by at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Though maybe you would hear that. Wait. Donald Duck, as you can see here, perfectly fine. But notice, he has nothing on the lower half of him. That's his choice, absolutely fine. But as soon as he removes his top, he suddenly becomes aware that his bottom half is uncovered. Mate, I hate to tell you, but that's always showing. Celebrated Christmas before the birth of Christ. Wait. This begs the question, when is the Flintstones meant to be set? Flintstones was set in 10,000 BC. Thousands of years before Christmas trees were even used. Maybe they could just predict the future. As we can see here, this bird is carrying a giant rhino. It's the best rhino you get in. But on the right, when he tries to save Simba, he can barely pull his tail. Come on, man, put some strength into those rings. We know how strong you really are. They wear masks, not like they're... Wait, that's such a good point. Why have they got masks on their eyes when they're literally two-toed, mutantly muscular Ninja Turtle? There ain't no hiding from that. Wait a second. This is poor Lisa and Bart dead in The Simpsons. You can see their eyes would have gone here. Their teeth, their skeleton, all make sense. But if we look at their heads, their hair is literally part of their skeleton. So does that mean the hair just grows on the oddly shaped skull? No wonder everyone in the show has weird hairstyles. What kind of science is this? What do you mean? She's dipping some prawns in some juicy sauce, but wait a second. She's holding two chopsticks with one hand. Mate, that's like me taking these two pencils. I did it. I can pick things up too. Okay, there's so much wrong with this image. The first thing I'm noticing is, I mean, the pigs just look weird. And they also have no clothes on the bottom half. This pig's head is literally turned the complete opposite way to the rest of his body and is freaking me out. But the worst thing of it all is the fact that they've hung their father up on the wall as sausages. That's awful. If we take a look at these images, big teeth, orange hair, glasses, blue hair, afro hair, similar lips, yet they're not brother or sister. They are husband and wife, which when you think about it is actually a little bit weird. How does this kid put his shirt on? Wait a second. How does he put his shirt on? If he tries to put it over here, it will stretch out and then snap on his extremely pointy nose. Maybe he just never takes the t-shirt off. This is classic cartoon physics. Person runs out and should fall straight away, but they hang there until their eyes look down and then they fall to the bottom. Imagine gravity only worked if you look down. Oh, look how cute the little duckies are. Wait. They were cute until I noticed they're eating chicken eggs and they are eating literal chicken. It's like us eating humans. I'm just saying that's really weird. Learns English from English girl. Yes. Has an American accent. Wait, really? I didn't think he ever talked.
James stays with Tarzan.
He actually does have an American accent. That makes no sense. Oh, this is the worst of the worst. SpongeBob, you've done it again. Oh, yes, we live in the ocean under the sea. Lots of bubbles because you're underwater. That's how you exist. Yet here they are, the giant flame underwater. I'm starting to question everything I've ever known about SpongeBob. Wait. How is he holding a cigar? There's nothing wrong with how he's holding a cigar. He's got two fingers. What is wrong is the fact that the cigar's going up his nose and not anywhere near his mouth. Scooby-Doo, you didn't pack the luggage? Like, what's the big deal? We all wear the same outfits every single day. It's a really good point. And now I'm starting to wonder why they never age and why they never wear any different clothes either. Are the characters even real? Bugs Bunny shaving his beard. Mate, if you shave your beard, aren't you going to literally take off all of your fur? Like, all of this is just going to be skin. Animals have skin under their fur. Let's give him a break. He obviously looks very tired. He doesn't realize what he's doing. Oh, yes. Arthur with headphones. Arthur with What? His ears are here. His headphones are here. It's like me wearing these headphones like this and expecting to hear the audio through my neck. Nobody in the whole kingdom has the same shoe size. That's a very good point. In Cinderella, they could take the shoe and some random guy or girl could fit the shoe and they're like, yes, you're the one. They just got the same shoe size. Dora the Explorer, multilingual at age 4. Very impressive. Can't locate things next to her. Dora the Explorer's a talented one. Look, I can only speak English and a little bit of German. Hallo, ich heiße ALL-A. Und ich bin sehr gut. That's as much as I know. Hey girls, let's play rock, paper, scissors for it. No problem. Love a bit of rock, paper, scissors. Oh yes, that is obviously scissors. That's rock and that's... I mean, honestly, joking aside, it all just looks like they put down paper. No one's ever winning this game. SpongeBob, you're back again. He's washing the dishes in the ocean. In fact, how does any water exist when they're living in a bubble of water? My brain is hurting. Oh, yes, Dexter's laboratory. How did his parents not know about his secret lab? That electricity bill must have been so high. Imagine having a giant lab just under your house and never realizing. If Beauty and the Beast teaches us one thing, it's that looks don't matter. As long as you keep her locked up long enough. Is that actually what happens? He just locks her up and then she eventually falls in love with him? Okay, that's a little bit weird. I don't think we should be doing that, people. If a slipper was the perfect fit... Yes. We all know she's got the perfect foot. This is what her feet look like, by the way. But how did it slip off? That's such a good point. Maybe the slipper was actually too big for her. She was never meant to wear it in the first place. Is naked all day long, but afraid to be seen in the path. Trying to steal a useless Pikachu for 10 years. Yet they don't care about the only Pokemon, Meowth, that can actually talk in the whole of Pokemon. I mean, honestly, if they capitalized on this guy, they would be having money coming at them. But no, all they want is that freaking Pikachu. They had a gold mine sitting in front of them. Flies a plane. That's impressive. Is a bird. Well, I mean, humans can walk, but we still use a car, to be fair. Never wears a shirt, always has a tan line. Can't even answer that. And that's why cartoons are just so wrong sometimes. If you know, you know the nostalgic Pokemon intro. Well, actually, Bulbasaur's holding Butterfree, who's flying. Pikachu's riding Pidgeotto. And how is Zubat holding Squirtle? Zubat's got no legs. In fact, Zubat's leg things are here. They're not even touching him. Squirtle, you're about to fall to your doom, my friend. I hate to say it. Father, crab. Daughter, giant whale. How does that happen? Can't even tell you. And I don't even want to know. SpongeBob can barely lift soda. Just literally trying to lift 2 cans. Flawlessly lifts a car with 1 hand. He means this all happens in the same scene. He's got the same clothes on. Does anyone notice this guy's moustache is in the wrong place? Wait. His moustache should be here. Let me fix it for him. I'm just going to get rid of this for you. Don't mind me. Does that look better or worse? What do you reckon? Oh, yes, Aladdin. I shall not step on the magical carpet because it could be unsafe. But at the same time, I have a giant tiger as a pet. I mean, honestly, your life is constantly in danger. If only Brian could reach... Wait. Who's driving? Okay, the pedals in the car, probably about here. Brian's feet, a body, a leg here. Yeah, you ain't reaching the pedals, mate, unless he's got a long stick to connect them. Kidnapped by monster. Yeah, we saw that earlier. The big grizzly thing that she falls in love with. Befriends his furniture. Imagine just becoming best friends with a wardrobe. Raised in the jungle by apes. How in the world is he shaved? Okay, I was going to say they aren't very hairy, but let's be real. He's living with a load of animals. He's got to be hairy. Maybe the sun burnt off all of his... I don't know. Father wields a mighty trident. Stay back, for my trident is That's the worst trident I've ever drawn. Amazed by a fork. These guys lived in the Stone Age, but are watching TV with no cables or wiring at all. The most clever thing they had back then was probably fire. And they've got electricity for lights and TVs? That makes no sense. Oh my goodness. In the 3 Little Pigs, I mean, not only is this guy's head just weirdly rotated the wrong way, but these guys are dancing and playing music whilst their father is hung up on the wall as sausages. Guys, that's awful. Wait a second. In the show Dexter's Laboratory, how did the parents not realize that their son Dexter had a giant lab with a ton of electrical equipment? Surely their electricity bill was super high, but they never realized. Parents must have been quite dumb. Bart Simpson. This guy's been 10 years old since 1989. So that means rather than being 10, he should actually be, I think, 45 years old. And Lisa's been 8 years old since the same time, which means she's 43. They should be parents at this age. Oh my goodness. How on earth does he put his shirt on where his entire head is literally a triangle? I thought putting a shirt on a child's head was hard, that's circular. This guy's got a literal triangle head, unless he's got a zip at the back of his t-shirt that he undoes to put it on. I physically don't know how he puts it on. Okay, guys, how is Brian driving a car when his feet are probably about this long? The pedals will be like right at the bottom of the car here. His legs would probably come down to like here. Yeah, there's no way he's actually driving. This is a lie. Wait a second. Are you telling me that in Peppa Pig, a show where all the animals are the main characters, they visit a zoo? So who's in the zoo? Is it more of their own kind just locked up in cages? I need answers. Disney logic. When he wears a t-shirt, he's fine. But as soon as the t-shirt comes off, he tries to cover his body. Mate, you got no clothes on here anyway. It's exactly the same. Oh my, I've never thought of this before. SpongeBob, who's a literal sponge, is washing up dishes. Like, couldn't he technically just rub his body on them and clean them with his body? That's really weird to think about. What kind of science is this? Yet, wait a second. Her hand is just a giant blob, yet the chopsticks are staying together. Unless she's gluing them onto there, which would be really painful. This shouldn't be working. Why is this person cycling on square wheels? Mate, that's going to be really painful. There's no one worked out yet that they should just turn it into circles, even though there is literally a circle elsewhere on the bike design. Like, come on, that's just dumb. Gravity never works until you look down in all cartoon shows. It's so true. Run out, stand and hang there for a little bit, then when you realize you need to fall, then you start falling. If only it worked like that in real life.
Water in the fire.
Oh yeah, wait, what? Why is there water?
In the fire.
They're underwater.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Doesn't make any sense. No! SpongeBob is lying to us. That just wouldn't work. Minnie Mouse gets afraid of a mouse, even though she is a mouse. It's like seeing a human, although a very small one. But a baby, for example. We don't get scared of babies, do we? This truly makes no sense at all. Ash from Pokemon is 10 years, 10 months, and 10 days old. However, if he did age, he would actually end up being about 31. That means Ash has always been the same age as me for the entire show. He just always looks 10. But really, we're like brothers. I could be Ash Ketchum. I'd join the show. I would catch Pokemon. Beauty and the Beast teaches us one thing. It's that looks don't matter. As long as you keep her locked up long enough. What, is that what he does? I haven't seen this film in so long. I mean, she does look pretty love-struck, but maybe it's just because she's been locked up and hasn't seen anyone else in a million years. That's kind of creepy. Raised in the jungle by apes, yet he doesn't have a single piece of body hair on him. If this guy was raised by monkeys and was a grown adult, he probably would be quite hairy, but in the cartoon show, not a single hair on his body. Right, Bugs Bunny, we need to do some talking. Clearly, this guy's wearing no clothes, which is fine. But why then has he decided to wear gloves? Like, seriously, what's the point of putting gloves on if the rest of your body has no clothes on? That I do not understand. Finds a random corpse in the wood, kisses it. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit creepy. The more you look into these Disney films, the more weird they seem. You know what makes this even weirder when you watch it back is that you know that the girl is 14 and Prince Charming's 31. Mate, what's going on? And the dwarfs look about 100 years old. This is not right. But that age difference is weird. Stop it. Whoa, Aladdin doesn't have any nipples or any fingernails. Let me just draw them on for him. There we go. There we go. Something I've never noticed before. But he looks almost a bit too human now that I've done that. I don't know if I like it. SpongeBob is blowing a bubble underwater whilst also wearing a helmet filled with water. I don't understand SpongeBob logic. It definitely doesn't make any sense to me. Why do we always see cow skulls in the desert? And why do we only see the skull? Did the body die somewhere else? It makes no sense. It's a very good point. Unless someone is taking all of those bones and feeding it to their dog or something, we should be seeing the whole body of bones. Yeah, all we see is the head. R.I.P. any logic. Ducks are eating chicken. Oh, guys, I hate to say it, but what is on your plate is basically cannibalism because you are eating your own kind. And wait, they're serving up eggs as well? Bro, you couldn't be eating more of a chicken if you tried. In the episode of The Simpsons, when Marge is pregnant, she tells Homer and they find out that they are having a girl. But that girl is none other than Maggie Simpson, who is already on the wall in the house as a picture. What? Look, you can see baby Bart in the background there. Like, this picture shouldn't be there. The cartoon messed up. The logic makes no sense. If the slipper was a perfect fit, how did it slip off? Very true. There's no way that a shoe would just fall off your foot if it was the perfect fit. This makes no sense. Maybe it was never her shoe the whole time. Eustace, will you stop that noise? You'll wake up the neighbors. Hello? You are literally in the middle of nowhere. Where are the neighbors? There's no one to wake up. Make as much noise as you want, mate. You're fine. That was so much fun. And if you want to see the craziest cartoon secrets, click on screen here before I disappear to have your mind blown. I'll see you over there, so click to go and watch it.